Hey golfers, it's Dave from Fit2 Golf. Today I'm going to be doing a review and a head-to-head comparison of two different 3-woods. Both are Maltby products from the Golfworks, the STF and the STFD. If you take a look at the pictures of the front-on view of the clubs, the STF has a shallower face, making it ideal for hitting off of the fairway, and the STFD has a deeper face, so it's more ideal as a club you'd hit off of the tee. Now, I don't carry both of these clubs at the same time. I usually carry the STFD. I use it as a backup to my driver. I hit it off of short par 4s and par 5s where I'm not going to be able to reach in 2 because I hit this club fairly straight and I get decent numbers from it. I do carry the STF when I'm on a monster of a course where I'm going to need my driver off the tee, and then I want something that I can hit from a well-manicured fairway to get some good carry. The way I have these clubs built, they're more similar than they are different. They're both 43.5 inches. They're both swing weighted to D0. They both have regular flex 65-gram shafts in them. A slight difference in terms of the choices of shafts. The STF has an Excalibur fairway shaft, which is a mid-bend point and a medium tip stiffness. And the STFD has a Graphite Pro Launch Blue, which is more of a mid to low kick point and a medium soft tip. So they're pretty similar. Both lightweight, basically high launching shafts.
So before I get to the swings and the data, you can see another design feature of these clubs. The STFD on the top has its weight port closer to the face for a lower launch, and the STF has the weight port further back to lower the CG and get a higher launch. At the range, I hit the STF first. It felt great. Has a great kind of classic 3-wood thwack, I guess you'd call it. The KE4 STFD also has a nice sound to it, good feel, a little more muted, and really a nice pleasing sound and feel. In terms of the numbers, I just put the averages from the Mevo into a spreadsheet to make it a little easier to see. You can tell that in terms of performance, they're very similar. My club head speed was almost identical at just under 90 miles an hour. The ball speed, a little bit more with the STFD, a couple miles an hour more because I had a little better smash factor. But the average carry coming in right at, almost 205. Spin numbers in the mid 3000s. I like to see that for a 3-wood with my swing speed. The launch angle was a degree lower for the STFD, which may be attributed to the deeper face and that weight port position. But I'm really not going to make a big deal out of a degree. The big difference here was in the high carry. My mishits were kind of similar in terms of carrying about 195, but I managed to rip one really well with the STF. Probably a 1 in 20 swing and carried at 228. My best swing with the STFD was 217. When I hit off a tee, that's about what I get, probably 210 to 220 when I'm hitting that club off the tee.
So what do I make of the results? Ultimately, I'm happy with how both these clubs perform. The spin numbers are good, the launch numbers are good. Slight advantage to this test using the STF because I was hitting off a mat. I didn't hit either club off the tee, and as I said earlier, I do use the STFD as an alternate to my driver, and I almost never hit that off the fairway. I have a 4-wood for that, something I think more of us should be carrying. So would I change anything? I'm pretty happy with these results. Maybe I would, if I got bored, mess around a little bit and switch out the shafts and see if I could pull a little spin off of the STFD when I hit it off the tee. But really, I don't want to sacrifice carry. I want a predictable amount of carry when I'm hitting off the tee. Am I going to continue to ask myself questions and answer them? Practice I consider to be annoying and pretentious. Okay, so what about the cost of the clubs? Apparently, I built each of these clubs for $90 or less. Now obviously if you're going to a fitter, their labor is going to be involved and that's going to increase the price somewhat, but nowhere near the $300 that the OEMs are asking for fairway woods now. I realize those clubs come with adjustability. I'm not really a fan of adjustable fairway woods. It's hard to make adjustments without getting another setting out of whack. They put weight in the wrong place. So I prefer to have someone fit to a fairway wood that meets their needs, is individualized to them, and is going to perform well. So I hope you like the review. I'm interested in your comments. If you've used either of these clubs, or there's a fairway wood combination of shaft and loft that you like, please post it below. As always, subscribe to the channel and stay positive.